on the stack pass. First thing we're gonna do is open the guard. So I'm gonna establish a control grip up top with both lapels and a control grip down by the hip, keeping my elbows tight and in. If they're out, it's very easy for the opponent to break posture because we're fighting with their triceps, also platus. So I will step forward with my right leg, trying to bring it close to the armpit and tight to the body so that it's not easy for him to underhook the leg, because that's gonna cause problems. So close here, the back toe engages and I turn and push my knee towards the belt. And as you can see, not only does the guard come open, but it's very difficult for them. If they try to relock the guard at this point, it's very hard for them to do. Then to step back for the stack pass, just to go to knee to elbows. So you can pass any way you want here. But I can open and kind of put my elbows on my knees and stop them from, if he wants to make any guard now, he has to try and find grips, he has to try to find angles, right? So if you just stand here, it's gonna be really easy to start making different guards. And then what most people struggle with here is they do one of two things. Either they try to come down and lift the person, or like they go too high, like this. And what we want to do is I'll usually make a C grip on one side here and then step my opposite leg back and lower my shoulder and come forward with the hips. That helps me drive the hips forward. So again, this is just the way I prefer to set everything up. C grip here, lower, drive forward. If you notice, now my body is kind of fully extended on this side and I can make the thumb in grip on this side and grip the elbow. My other hand is going to come to the pants, maybe even that loop on this side, and lift, and I'm gonna put my knee underneath this hip. So now I'm not supporting him with this hand versus trying to hold this or trying to hold this and move around. I'm using this here. Now I just move my belly. So I'm gonna do almost like a hip circle, and I'm gonna push forward and I'm gonna slide down. Now as I do that, I'm controlling his hips on this side, keeping my right elbow down on the armpit, so that as he tries to fight here and put his arms to the ground or anything else, it's very easy to control the turtle out. I'm gonna show you a couple of things that go wrong here usually. One, as we talked about, people try to like lift from here and they can't get a lot of power because you're kind of bent over at the waist. Versus here, I'm gonna make myself strong by coming in and grip. Now, a lot of times people want to do one of two things. Either this leg shouldn't really ever go down, it should stay up, because it allows me to keep the pressure on them. Then I put the knee behind here. A lot of people just try to walk, and as they walk, they lose the control to keep the upper body. You see how he opens up, my elbow opens up, and now I might even have to let go there because it's kind of putting my shoulder in an awkward position. That happens a lot with bigger opponents. If you walk with a bigger opponent, a lot of times they're able to kind of shove and move and turn away. We don't want to fight those secondary fights. I want to make sure I stay here. So, one, lift the knee. Now I just move my belly, so I just kind of move my hips to this side. If you notice my legs never move, I push forward. I'm holding the back of the pants, so if he even tries to put his legs on the ground, I'm like holding that here. And all my weight is down here. So he can choose if he wants to turn away or try to turn towards me. None of it really helps him at all. And then I can collect up the arm and that can be in the crossbody.